Hello everybody and welcome back to Mass Effect Part 10. We're in the double digits now, hooray! But we're not even close to being done. So, the last time we made our way to Noveria and we eliminated those shady security guards, and we talked to that lady who's undercover working here. And now we're about to go talk to Lord Keene and convince him to testify on her behalf, and hopefully, you know, get into the garage because we need to head up to try to find Benezia. So
always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Ananias.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it? I have no interest in a public spectacle.
You'd be a hero.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Ananias' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board is investigating Ananias. They'll be more angry at him than at you.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
Alright, so, there we go. We got Lork to testify, which means we're now going to go meet Gianna, that's her name, back at Ananias' office. And, you're under arrest! We all have our red and black armor. Garrus with his lighter red, Liara with her dark red, me with my slightly reddish. It's more like magenta, I think. Don't trust me in any way. Don't trust me anyway. I'm red colorblind, so if it looks red and it's like pink or orange or whatever, and you know, just be like, you know what, that's not red, that's orange, and I'll be like, no, it's red, and then you can go, well, you're colorblind, son. And I go, yeah, you're right, I'm probably wrong. I'll literally fight you about what color it is until I'm, you know, called out for being colorblind. Even then, I'll still think it's red. So. Hey man, my eyes see what they see, alright? I can't see pinks very well. Like whites and shit. Like, I can't tell the difference between, like, white and, like, light pink. They look the same. Alright, Gianna, here I am.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
I got him.
Took some persuasion, but Keene has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
Well, you'd be
Doesn't
happier.
this help you? You don't seem particularly happy.
I'm ecstatic, but right now, I just feel like a long day of work is ending. While you were working on Keene, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest.
Finally.
Wish I had time to change into something easy.
Can I watch?
I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, you're to arrest.
Yeah, get a move on.
You,
yeah, there we go.
Man, you place this bitch under arrest.
You have the right to remain
Actually, I helped this
silent.
bitch.
I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
I don't drink. I don't drink, so. Well, I mean, I do, but I don't drink beer. And I drink rarely, so. Alright. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta go back to the bar. I gotta give that dude his package. Forgot. God damn it. Just as I was about to get ready to go to the garage, I was like, man, check the assignments. Okay, where's the fucking... Oh, it's up here, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, I like to drink, like, mixed drinks and stuff. I mean, if we're talking hard alcohol, anything that's got, like, vodka or rum I'm good with. Anything else I usually don't drink. Like, I don't like whiskey, really. I mean, I like Manhattans, but on very rare occasions, I gotta be in the mood for it. And I don't like tequila because tequila makes me absolute horrific person. Rafael Vargas. Hello, Vargas. No, you can't. I was looking for the stairs again. Hello, doorman.
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits.
I have a garage pass. Does that count?
Elder brother?
You have my package?
Okay,
What's
let's
it
make a
worth
deal.
to you?
I'm paying the Hanar more than I want. I'll bet he's paying you less than you want. Sell it to me directly.
Interesting.
figure.
But exactly how much is this worth to you?
500 credits.
You and I are both
More.
professionals. You know this is worth more than that.
Kids these days, they don't know what a good weapon is worth. I'll give you 750.
Dude, I have millions of credits.
Not good
Not
enough.
enough.
I'll take it to Opold.
Probably couldn't add up how much more you'd earn. Stupid base 10 math. That's what they get for having extra fingers. You have my package?
What's it worth to you?
I'm paying the
I'll
Hanar.
consider your offer.
I'll make the right decision. You
Oh,
have my package?
I was just gonna.
Not yet.
Then go get it.
God damn it.
You have my package?
What's it worth to
I'm
you?
paying the Hanar more than I want.
Interesting.
500 credits.
You and I are both.
More.
I'll give you 750.
All right,
Deal.
here you go.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Likewise. Now go away. The gods wonder about people who trade packages for...
I got renegade points for that. That's fine. Alright, missing person. Yeah, okay. It's another system. Okay, so we're good. We just need to now go to the garage. I have garage pass. I mean, technically I should have given it to Opold, but I think that would have probably gotten me renegade points too because I smuggled it. So I mean, it's true in these games, like, you know, not everything is going to give you Paragon. There are some quests that are like, you know, you can work for scummy people. You know, it's... I like to do everything, so it's like, if I earn some Renegade, that's okay. But I'll typically make all the good decisions. Alright. Down to the garage we go. We can finally get out and drive up to Peak 15. That's what it was, Peak 15. Bye.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have
I have a
authorization.
pass.
Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
I like your armor. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got Geth.
See, these are what the matriarch had in the crates.
Where are these things?
Oh yeah,
Get out and secure the area. No one gets in or out.
they're Geth, lady. Upgrade kit here. Sledgehammer rounds 8. Nice. I don't think I'm using sledgehammer rounds on anything anymore. Alright, well, the Geth are dead, and you can now get into the Mako. Level 1 hazard. Alright. Yep. Tsunami 8. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna be heading along the path, I guess. Whee! It's snowy out here. Boy, we got some. Bye. Also, goodbye. Yeah. I think they can stop us with just like Geth walking around, but oh no, you've got your horses? No, my Mako is way better than just like your dumb like Geth robots. These things are shit compared to compared to this whole fucking vehicle. Wipe the floor with these things. See? Got some crates here. Alright, we'll take those. Alright, into the vehicle, and we'll just continue on our way. Woohoo! More coming up. Box right here. Oh, can't open it. Well, everybody back into the vehicle quick. Whee! Jump jets are so useless. I don't know why they're here. Like stuck out of a rock or something. Bye. These things fire rockets as if I'm not going to be able to, like, dodge 3/4 of them. Really, when it comes to a vehicle, the only thing that's really a danger is Thresher Maws. Everything else is usually a joke. Oh, these Geth are inside, are they? Here we go. Froze that one. I'm just sitting there.
User alert.
See ya.
All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
Okay, so what do we have here? So we're just gonna go up through to here. Alright, secure crate. Take all that stuff. We even have an upgrade kit here.
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
Elevator. Secure storage locker. Thank you. Thank you. All right. On the fucking ground! Motherfucker! Motherfucking police! On the ground, man! Get on the ground, man! Dropped.
What was that?
Animals, wind. This place is in bad shape.
Yeah, it's worse than that. It's worse than animals or wind. So here, that's the Rachni, by the way. Hello to them.
Xenobiology is not my field. Maybe someone in the labs knows.
The Rachni. That's what they are. Alright, so... head up, I guess. I like how like you don't know what they are, like your characters don't know what they are, but it clearly says Arachni soldier. Some weapons There's a codex entry there. Medkit. If I could ever remember how to use Metagel.
Let's take them out.
Like I ever need it. Nice job.
Negative contact.
I don't have to do anything. Look at all the credits I'm earning, like 87,000.
Virtual intelligence user interface offline. Manual boot required.
Alright, so intelligence. Gonna go in the core. Here I am. I gotta boot it up myself. Repair with 100 Omni Gel. Why not? Hooray! I didn't have to do any work.
It looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
Help would be great. Who are you?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander Shepard. I work for the Citadel's Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please.
I work for
Council
STARS.
Authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs.
Of course.
User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
What's the situation here?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur if reactor breach seems likely, or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure. Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill biological contagions. It may also damage mechanical ones.
Turn off the heat and hope the cold puts whatever you have unleashed to sleep.
What are the landlines and why are they disabled?
The landlines connect my mainframes here at Central Station to the various sub-facilities of Peak 15. This allows the crew to remotely access my databases from the comfort and security of their labs. When emergency protocols were implemented within the hot labs, the cabling was automatically ejected.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Tell me what occurred immediately before you shut down.
Stage 1 alert issued at hot labs. Contaminants released from Laboratory Pod Gamma. Emergency protocols implemented. Stage 2 alert issued at hot labs. Isolation tube breached. Tram shut down. Landline to hot labs disconnected. Stage 3 alert issued locally. Contaminants in tram tunnels. Station shutdown and evacuation initiated. Code Omega sent.
What sort of contaminants escaped?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access.
Of course.
Only executives
Sorry,
of binary
just delayed a
helix
little bit
have
there. I had
that
to get me
level of
a
clearance.
drink.
The creatures we've encountered here, did they come from the labs?
I'm sorry. Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only executives of binary helix have that level of clearance.
Why were you taken offline?
In the event, Peak 15 must be sterilized for security purposes. My program and data are purged.
They kill you if something goes wrong?
My systems are permanently disabled. To be killed, I would need to be alive. I am merely a database program.
Well, at least you don't acknowledge. Alright, well.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander.
Got the damage report.
Logging you out.
Okay, so. Thank you very much. Ships, vehicles. Torpedoes. Okay. Alright, so Venezia, she is at the roof station, but we can't get there yet. We have to do some repairs. So the fuel lines on the core need to be restored. The central reactor core, and we need to reconnect the landlines. So they're on the roof.
User alert.
So
main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
Alright, so this
Manual
elevator to the roof.
Required.
This here is the roof.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline. Now exiting to the roof.
So
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
okay, so to the roof. Let's go ahead and do this first. Fix this.
Take cover.
Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
There we go. Landline repaired. Locked crate. Oh, easy enough. All bees. Okay.
Connections restored. Processing new data. User alert. Unable to connect to hot lab facilities.
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
Oh, we already...
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander.
We already have that.
Logging you out.
Shut up. Shut up, lady.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Alright, so we should be good on this front. Yes. Alright, so now we can head back down.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with...
Okay, so let me see here. That's the elevator to the reactor. That's the elevator to the tram. And that's the elevator...
Emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Now entering main reactor. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
Manual restart required.
Oh, we got a jammer. Okay.
User alert. Main re-
That's a level up. Alright, let's see here. So we were working on pistols and shotguns, right? This increases health. Damage reduction. Just do more damage reduction for now. Just singularity. Garrus. How about tactical armor and assault rifle? Peace, motherfucker.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in a
Fuel lines. Alright, so there we go. We've done all the fixes. Although we can now actually head up here. See if there's anything around here, shall we? Heyo. That's what we got. Oh, and a little weapon locker right here, hiding in the corner. Very nice, very nice.
Online, connected to subsidiary facilities. How may I assist you?
What's this about loose contaminants?
Dangerous biological agents are present in the tramway decontamination chamber. The tram station has been sealed in the interest of crew safety. Activation of the fail-safe plasma jets is recommended prior to access.
How do I activate the fail-safe system?
Controls for the fail-safe systems are located in the security checkpoint outside decontamination. User alert. The fail-safe system is currently inoperable.
What would it take to get the decon fail-safes operating again?
There is a hardware fault in the control system. This can be repaired on-site using a standard Omni tool.
Unlock the decontamination chamber.
User alert. Contaminants are present within the decontamination chambers. Passage is not recommended.
How do I get rid of the contaminant?
The chamber, unfortunately, the fail-safe system is disabled at this time.
What's the problem?
There is a hardware fault in the...
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Okay, so now we need to yeah, clear the chamber of everything. We need to fix that shit. Pretty much Benezia just like came down here and fucked everything up so that nobody could stop her. Like, well, if I just break everything on my way, then... Alright, so we're just gonna head across here. It's really cool, like all the glass with like the ice outside.
Now entering decontamination and transit hub. User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
Enemy contact.
Hard electronics. Die.
Loosen them. They're in. Can't escape. The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the struck. Out while you can.
He killed himself because he was part of whatever happened here.
He must have felt there was no hope of surviving.
Ah! The monsters are in. The monsters.
That's it. Bag him and tag him.
Well, God damn, stuck on the fucking stairs. So there we go, we fixed that and burned all those fuckers alive. Okay, so now we can go on the tram to find Benezia, that bitch. Ah, there we go. To the Rift Station.
Destination, Rift Station. Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
Oh, can't get into the labs. Emergency exit only. These look like sleeping quarters. Science station to hot labs. So this leads to secure lab, ventilation room, barracks, quarantine lab. So, all right, well, we can't go to the hot labs, can we? By order of Captain J. Ventralis. I always hated how it like puts the guns away when you get in the elevator. Like, I'm just gonna pull them back out again. Hi!
Stand down.
We're people. Oh, you're Ventralis. Hello.
Be sure what was on the tram.
Can those things work at train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
My name's Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. First we knew the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
You were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
Yeah? Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. The board's sending Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
Venezia. Is she still over there?
I don't know. I don't see what one person could do.
A matriarch has the skill to keep herself alive for a long time.
There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. It can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
What kind of research is done here?
Beats me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem.
Tell me about the defenses here.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke in corners.
I was just impressed with your operation. Being able to weather a week of assaults is no mean feat.
Only the best get assigned to high-security facilities like this. What impresses me most is the turrets, alarms, and cameras. They're all routed through a central location out by the quarantine labs. One guy can lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback.
Of course.
We'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
Tell me about the structure of the hot labs.
It's built into one of the glaciers further down the mountain. Real old, thick, stable one. Something goes wrong, they heat it up and sink it into the ice. Normally, the crew gets to the labs using a tram from Central Station. We've got an elevator that connects directly, but it's for emergency use only. Listen. I'm not sending my people down there. It's too dangerous. You understand?
Okay, that's fine. I'll go down there myself.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from the outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
True that.
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
You're certain the matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts and stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter! Go, go, go! Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
Alright, well. Go and talk to... So yeah, we gotta go to the hot labs. There is his office here, the guard barracks, the medical bay, security. And the secure labs here. Well as office of the quarantine. What? Why does it say destination? Anyway. Alright, quarantine and barracks. Got a whole bunch here.
Where did they come from? You're not gonna go to the hot labs, are you?
What?
Do you know Matriarch Venezia?
Why ask me and not your friend?
Because I do not know anything about the matriarch.
Then why would I?
Tell me about yourself.
I am Alestia Ayalis from the University of Arrayas. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or should I just spout random facts?
Did I interrupt something?
I was meditating. I suppose to a species as brash as yours, it would appear to be inattention.
Wow.
You seem less upset about this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
You're a member of the science teams.
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic-enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
Yeah, that's a bit technical for me.
I am very good at tracking inherited variations in genetic sequences. I'm sure you would find it quite dull.
That's all for now.
Then I will reach...
Science puce. She just bug out and leave to die.
Hello.
I welcome you. Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing here.
I was sent here to find an Asari matriarch.
Surprised? One has visited recently. Furtively. There are rumors she has gone to the hot lab. For now, with forced cheer, I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
This doesn't seem like the time for commerce.
With nervous amusement. I have nothing else to do. Why not continue to run my kiosk?
I'll see you later.
Alright, so we can actually go to the equipment and see if there's anything better for us here. Accuracy's down on this assault rifle, but the damage and the heatsink are better. So... I think I'll take it. Let's see. Yeah, that's better in those, but the heatsink is less, and it's not better by... I mean, the accuracy's better, but... That's a better pistol for sure. It's the Brawler 8. That's not really worth it. Oh, that's definitely better. It's the leveled up version of that. Get all these.
I will hope it is so. Relieved. It's pleasant to
Let's
see
have a look.
regretfully.
Sell the junk. Buy, what do you have? That's the 10. That's pretty good. I'll buy that. license. Okay. Do that.
Relieved. It's pleasant
Let's
to
have a look.
regretfully.
Alright, well, that's gonna have to do for those. Let's see here. Combat exoskeleton. 8. Okay. Frontal rounds 8. Sledgehammer rounds 9. You know what? Let's do the sledgehammer. They do toxic damage. Plus 20 damage. Holy shit. Let's do that instead. I thought I had this on. And the sniper rifle, incendiary rounds. Explosive rounds. Okay. Alright, well, that's just excessive, but we're gonna do it, of course. Okay. I mean, that adds just like weapon stability, so fucking we're gonna do that. Panolium rounds, we have a panolium rounds M7. Yeah, we'll go with that as well. Pistol, panolium rounds, do panolium rounds. Yeah, panolium round 7. That coil, do that. Grenades, high explosive 8. Alright, then we'll just sell everything else.
Let's have a look.
Regretfully.
Sell the rest of these.
What? No! Sorry. I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Is there something you need?
What sort of work do you do here?
I can't say. I signed a non-disclosure agreement. If we survive, I'd like to keep my job. The location is terrible, but the pay is better than any other commercial lab.
You're not happy on Peak 15?
The outside world doesn't exist here, just walls of ice and rock. There's only the work, the discovery.
It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics. Maybe we're paying for that now.
What do you know about the hot labs?
Nothing, I didn't work there. As far as I know, Han Olar was the only survivor.
Is he in the medical ward?
No, he's staying in the science team's quarters. Be gentle with him. He had a trying experience.
What do you do here?
I'm a toxicologist. I can't talk about my work. Not that I'm doing anything since the accident.
There was an accident here?
I can't talk about what happened. Not here. Too public. Talk to Dr. Cohen in the medical ward. He was the project lead.
I'm looking for an Asari.
Asari? Well, there's Dr. Ialis over there. There's also our guest, Lady Benezia. Captain Ventralis might know where she is.
How are you holding up?
It would be petty to complain after showering off a coworker's brain. None of us have had enough sleep since the attack. Of course, not all of us have guns.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Warning. Watchdog protocol is active.
Okay. Alright. Sealed labs. That's right, but there might be a more subtle way. So yeah, into the secured section here.
Hang on. What do you want?
I didn't mean to bother you.
No, you did nothing wrong. I'm just distracted.
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets. You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
I understand your caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature, but there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
It doesn't matter how safe you make it. Biological weapons are illegal.
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
Is there a cure, Doctor? A treatment?
Our first priority was getting it working. We were close to synthesizing an antidote, and Mira went down. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains. But he won't listen to me.
I want access to the maintenance area.
I suppose. It's not allowed, but there's nothing back there. If you can save these men, I'll do that for you.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
Alright, so I need to talk to Ventralis Center to quarantine labs.
Yes?
I need to get into the maintenance area.
I have a pass, but there's nothing back there, just snow. Well, snow and maintenance access.
Things are gonna hit the fan in this place. Slip me the card and I'll keep your team safe.
I have your word on that. Just don't tell the guards. They're twitchy enough.
What will it take to get the cure for these people?
The quarantine labs are near the science team's quarters. Once you're in there, look for our notes. It should just be a matter of following our processes. I hope you can do something.
Okay, so you can see the sealed maintenance area near the science team quarters. Barracks. Quarantine lab. Alright. Weapons locker. Science team quarters in the quarantine lab. All right. Here's Han Olar.
You came to find out about them, didn't you?
You mean those things out there?
Yes. I'm the only survivor from the hot lab, you know.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Rachni? That's preposterous.
The Krogan wiped them out 1,000 years ago.
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. Waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane.
I need to know everything about the Rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead. In retrospect, a bad decision.
You don't say.
How can I get into the maintenance area?
A team lead would have access. Like Dr. Cohen. He's in the medical bay.
I heard you were at the hot labs. How did you make it out alive?
I killed her.
Who?
Dr. Zonmua. We were going to lunch when the alarms went off. I ran into the tram, and I closed the doors. She banged on the window once, then they sliced her to pieces. Her head came apart like a melon.
Oh, okay.
I closed the door. I killed her.
Tell me what you know. I'll make your survival mean something.
You think I want absolution? There is none.
Could Matriarch Venezia survive in the hot labs?
It's possible. The specimens were sensitive to biotics.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. Quarantine lab. Restricted area, secure lab here. Back door.
You're not part of the crew.
Call me Shepard. I'm a Spectre sent by the Citadel.
There aren't any human Spectres. Look, Plague doesn't care who you are. This lab is under quarantine.
Alright, well. To the maintenance area. We are. Personal log. I don't care what the authorities say. Something happened to them. Entire colonies don't just stop responding for no good reason. If the administrator won't do something, then I'll take a shuttle to Hades Gamma Cluster and deal with this myself. Well, there we go. We got a nice little side quest there. Okay, so the restricted area, also the secure labs. There's Matriarch Benezia.
Warning, Watchdog protocol is active.
Well, this just took us back up. Where are we supposed to be going for that? Stop guarding company secrets. I'm getting in no matter what. God, these explosive rounds are just nuts. Fuck out of here. I'm gonna do whatever I want. Alright, I'm going in the quarantine labs. Nobody's permission. I didn't think there was gonna be any guards in there, but well, it's a little too late now. We have to reload save, and I don't have any saves near then. You really want to die? Alright. So, we're gonna need to... We're probably gonna need to get a card or something from the captain. But now he's an enemy, so... See, he's not an enemy over there. So, oh well. Hold the fuck on.
Something you need?
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
Okay, so God, how am I supposed to? Of course, right? My stuff. God damn it. Around 7. The high explosive rounds.
Uncertain. I welcome you. For now, with forced
Let's have a look.
regretfully.
Selling all this as we did before. Different weapon last time.
What?
All right, so we talked to him.
Sorry, I haven't had much sleep since. The location is terrible. It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics. Nothing.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
There's no point in talking to them. Okay, so now we need to go talk to this guy again.
Hang on. What do you want?
Were they attacked by the
Yes, I have a non-disclosure agreement.
But you're going.
You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15?
Makes sense.
We lost. These three were exposed to a toxin.
I understand.
It
doesn't matter how
militaries. governments. They'll get this kind of weapon.
You made this.
Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine.
Is he right to keep...
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability.
I'll talk to him.
I can't ask you to do it.
What will it take?
Once you're in there, look for our notes. It should just be better. I've been administering stims at their request.
Are you the doc?
We had a medic, Dr. Sala, but he's...
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
Alright, well, I might as well just go back and talk to the dude anyway about the quarantine labs, because sneaking in, and we're just going to have to kill everybody, so... Alright, well... Let's go talk to him about getting in the quarantine labs.
Something you need?
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
We're not part of your defense plans. We're consuming extra rations, extra metagel.
Yeah, but you also have extra guns. All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
Those are reasonable precautions.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
Alright. So there we go. As easy as that. Okay, so now we can get to the quarantine lab. We were in the barracks. Yeah, let's open these again. So, quarantine. On Olar.
You came to find out about them.
You mean those things?
Yes.
I need to know.
Ragni? That's...
They found... I don't... Crazy.
I need to know everything about...
I told you all I can.
I heard you were...
Who?
I closed the door.
Tell me what you know.
You think I want absolution?
Could Matriarch Venezia...
It's possible.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
I don't remember if his conversation gave us anything, so... Okay, so...
You're not part of the crew.
I have Ventralis' permission to go in there.
Yeah, he radioed. He also said you have to prove you're not contaminated to get out. You got a death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade.
Alright, let's go ahead and save here. We've isolated 4 chemicals that can be combined to counteract the toxin. They must be mixed in precise quantities. As each chemical is poured, the equipment will mark the minimum and maximum amount that will work. Too little or too much will spoil the result. I'm confused. Huh? Oh, shit. Huh? I'm doing it like in the middle of that. Oh, I have to hit a different button. Duh. Oh shit, it was A. God. You have to like look at the arrows. It's hard to like look at the other buttons.
Your mission ends here, Shepard.
Oh.
You're a sleeper agent for Benezia.
I was ordered to eliminate you should the opportunity arise. And here you are, trapped in this lab. Weapons free!
Dumb bitch. Ooh. There we go. No. Yeah, okay.
Command, looks like that Asari doctor killed the guard.
They came out of there.
You mean the inorganics the Asari had with her?
Benezia brought them with her.
How can I get into the maintenance?
A team lead would have access.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
Okay, this one will get you.
Okay, so now we can go bring the cure to Dr. Cohen. You go.
Is that the cure? You did it?
That Asari scientist, the one in the mess hall? She just tried to kill us.
Alestia? That's unbelievable. I don't know much about her. She arrived a month ago. One of the shareholders pulled strings to get her here.
Let me guess. Saren the Spectre.
Yes. I think that was the name. I don't pay attention
That's him,
to the other
yes.
research teams. Look, the guards, they've been more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting you. And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
What about the maintenance area? Do you have access to that?
The maintenance area? Yes. Take my pass. But there's just snow back there. Let me see that file. An extension on Phelps' work? I thought he was on the right track. I can't thank you enough that... Oh, God, what a cliché. You saved their lives, do you know that?
Could you spare a few medical packs? They're worth their weight in gold up here.
You didn't get these from me. Ventralis wanted them saved for his people. I need to administer this. Thanks again.
Alright, there we go. Okay, so now we can go back through where we were originally and confront Benezia instead of going through the getting everybody killed, I guess. Open this again. Then we'll get this terminal, which we'll get this quest again. So now, instead of, heading back through up to the restricted area, now we can go secure labs here.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told her about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
There's obviously no peaceful way to settle this.
Indeed.
Alright, well, bring it on. I have an explosive sniper rifle. She summoned the Geth. Weak. Oh yeah, there we go.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
The Rachni didn't cooperate with you. Why should I?
I will not betray him. You will. You...
I what? Motherfucker.
You must listen.
Top dog here.
Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions. Briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
Why are you able to break free of his control now?
I sealed a part of my mind away from the indoctrination, saving it for a moment when I could help destroy him. It will not last long.
We met Shiala on Pharos. She told us about Sovereign's indoctrination.
It is a terror to be trapped in your mind. To beat upon the glass as your hands torture and murder. I was powerless, nothing but a tool for Saren. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
How does something that big go missing?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay. It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space.
What kind of camera angle is that?
Swathed in hot dust and radiation.
Someone on Noveria found it?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
How did the Rachni find it?
They searched, patiently. They are territorial creatures, driven to close any possible way into their systems.
Why does Saren need the new relay?
He believes it will lead him to the conduit. I would tell you more if I could, but Saren did not share his counsel with me. I was merely a servant to his cause.
You can still make it right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should.
Toes on my behind.
Don't leave. Fight him.
You've always made me proud, Liara.
Wouldn't it be funny if she just like smashed her head into the console?
Die.
Die. Here.
I cannot go on. You will have
Flopped
to
over like a
stop
wet
him,
salami.
Shepard.
You're free of the indoctrination again?
I still hear it like metal on metal, squealing and reverberating.
Mother!
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. No light. They always said there would be a...
Bleh. Oh, that money. Oh shit, yeah, I forgot. Here we go. They communicate through the dead body.
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Musics? What?
Your way of communicating is strange. Flat. It does not color the air. When we speak, one moves all. We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
Did you order your people to kill the science team?
No. We were locked away here. The children are beyond our songs. They have been lost to silence. The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing. they are lost to silence. End their suffering. They cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
I don't understand. Why are your children killing people?
These needlemen, they stole our eggs from us. They sought to turn our children into beasts of war, claws with no songs of their own. Our elders are comfortable with silence. Children know only fear if no one sings to them. Fear has shattered their minds.
I understand. A child left alone in a closet until she is 16 would not be sane.
If you're sure they can't be saved.
It is lamentable, but necessary. Do what you must. Before you deal with our children, we stand before you. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
The Rachni were a threat to the galaxy. Those tanks are filled with acid. If she gets out of hand, they dissolve her.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
So here's the thing. You might not really know, but freeing the Rachni actually has its benefits. And you won't know those benefits until you play the other games. So, I'll free you.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
The Rachni will indeed be back to help us. In time. So you get a lot of Paragon points from that. It's not high explosive or whatever the hell. Oh, shit, yeah. Alright, so Rachni down in the hot labs. Where's that at? Alright. So, to the hot labs.
Are you here to secure the situation?
How are you holding up?
You must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
You let these things out?
I am only following the orders. Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
A 1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes. Very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries, this is miraculous. Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Obviously, they were wrong.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs.
This is fascinating, but we don't have time.
These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree. Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira the start.
Oh boy. Well. Alright. What's left is Mira to begin the countdown, wherever. You would think. Purge controls, here we go.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input 875020079. Code Omega local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
Run up to the elevator. Go. All right. So now all we just need to do is just we can leave. Why do we want to go there again? Alright. Back through here. Central Station.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu Relay?
The Mu Relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The Commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
Look, this is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew dismissed.
Noveria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch it through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Noveria?
And then released the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
This Queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. My children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll actually, Alright, let me go and talk. Where the hell is Liara at? Let's try to, like, talk with the crew a little bit. Since we really haven't talked to them much.
Commander, do you have a minute?
I always make time for my officers.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is looking for a lost mass relay to who knows where, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. It's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
Well, well. You're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or... you know, for justice. Maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using Mass Effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
And you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, we'd sit around and bull every night after dinner, play cards or network games. There was this girl named Rana, who had a little circle grow up around her. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich. But she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful, but not stuck up about it. Like you, I guess. Yeah.
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. maybe she felt the same. But things never felt together. Training, you know.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
We have to depend on each other in combat. I like knowing what kind of man I have at my back.
I understand, ma'am. I won't let you down. You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
Of course. But I don't enjoy it with everyone. We'll talk again later.
I'll need some time to process that, Commander. But, yeah, I'd like that.
Sorry, Caden. Got my eyes on another person. You're not it. Ew. Wow, the heatsink capacity on that is 15, almost like 16 seconds. It's pretty crazy. Okay, so talk to Caden, and now let's see here. Liara.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
The best of your mother lives on in you. Her determination, her intelligence, her strength.
That is kind of you to say. I appreciate your concern, but I am fine. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers, but I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau. I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Aha, you share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No! I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld. Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
How could anyone abandon their own child?
I cannot answer that. This is all speculation on my part. It is possible she wanted to be part of my life, but something happened to her before she had the chance. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
Benezia was swept up in events beyond her control and lost herself. She fell under the spell of indoctrination and became part of the very thing she wanted to stop. But I will remember and honor how she lived, not how she died. My mother was strong, kind, and beautiful, and now she is gone.
Are you gonna be okay?
You are kind to ask, Shepard. I do miss her, and I grieve for what happened to her. But I will not let my grief interfere with what we are trying to accomplish.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Okay, so that's it for talking to Liara. I think when we get back next time, we'll talk to Dr. Chakwas and we'll talk to the rest of the crew, and then we'll move on to going to Vermeer. So, well, actually, no, we'll probably do the missing person thing. That's what we'll do. we'll head and we'll do that, and then we'll head to Vermeer. So, all right. Well, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.